I got the stream going on my phone.
Yo, this is kind of fun, yo. This is what Street Fighter community is about. It's not just about playing. It's about lights, camera, action, production, making fights. I'm glad you can join, Dustin. Thank you, man. Because I need somebody that can comment, right? I think you're really good with like explaining things and stuff like that, you know?
Yeah, it's all good, man. It's all good.
Awesome. All right. Good evening, everybody. Looks like we're live. This is Natsu Cow with my buddy Shaft of Pleasure right here from Big Blue. I want
What's
to
up?
thank all the crowd for joining and tuning in. This is a great expedition fight between one of the best deep focus from UK and DJILK from the Big Blue community. What's up, Shaft? How you doing today?
Good, brother. How about you?
I'm good, man. You know, today is Monday. Super excited, tuning in, and looking for some really good action right here. I think we have a lot of folks dialed in and from the Big Blue community. So looking to get things popping, man.
Yeah, well, I think everyone from the Big Blue community wants to know, how's the guy who beats us up every day gonna do versus one of the top dudes on Fightcade, So I think everyone's pretty eager to see how this goes down.
Absolutely. And just to give a little history, so all the folks that are tuning in know what they're watching today. Obviously, today is going to be two matches, first to five on Champion Edition. And then after that, they're going to move over to the Hyper Fighting platform and they're going to do another first to five. And I think it's a pretty fair assessment over there, especially, DJILK is a dedicated championship player. Hyper fighting is still a little new to it, and I know deep focus is nasty with both of them, especially on hyper fighting. I follow his video for a long time. I've seen his guile. I mean, the way he jumps over like fireballs is like Super Mario Brother. The guy can just dodge fireballs and everything. So I'm super excited. I'm pumped. To me, this feels like a pay-per-view event tonight, son.
Yeah, except it's free. Unless people are gonna be betting money on this fight. I haven't heard of any.
Well, it's a nice Monday night exhibition fight. It's all friendly. It's all love. I got nothing but respect to the Fightcade community, nothing but respect to obviously our Big Blue Yoga Flame community, and that's what it's all about. Everybody getting together, playing some Street Fighter, grown men in their 40s, right? So okay, so deep focus it. I don't see him. Okay, let me just text DJ.
So it looks like he's in champion right now. There it is.
Okay, perfect. That's what's up. All right, so again, for the folks that are tuning in, this is going to be first to five, right? They can switch character, they can pick whatever they want, and after this, we're moving to platform. So this will be a very interesting fight, and there we go. Let's see what they got.
Yeah, we're getting straight into it with Guile versus Sagat.
Yep. So obviously you guys understand, usually Sagat players, their objective is to push Guile back. I think spacing really favorites him, and Guile is to try to get as close to Sagat as possible. So that's going to be the matchup, but we'll see how Deep Focus switches up some of those fights, movement and stuff, and I'm sure DJ will adjust. So this will be a very interesting match, and make no mistakes, ladies and gentlemen. This is, top-notch Street Fighter player, and you're gonna see some action tonight, I promise you.
And DJ is successfully keeping him down this fight. That was a nice back fist. Missed the DP there. Got him.
Boom. All right, DJ takes the first game. And, Chef, would you agree that when they play, usually the first maybe like, a couple rounds is like feeling out each other, trying to get a hold of the idea of how their opponents play and stuff,
Yeah, definitely, but I think you could gain some confidence after winning the first round versus somebody you've never played before. I think that, the first round you're feeling them out, that's one of the things that gets my nerves going the most is the first round versus a player I've never played before, You don't know what to expect.
Absolutely. And usually like players are very familiar with each other, but this time they really don't know each other. So it's a blind match between the both parties, right? So I think that's what makes it really interesting.
Yep. All right, one round apiece here.
And look at that pressure that Focus is putting on him. I mean, I've never seen that kind of pressure before from Gal. You know, most of the Gal are kind of patient. I mean, he's putting that pressure right there. He's not playing.
Yeah, he's definitely maximizing every button press for every different distance. I like the standing fierce kick when Saget's throwing fireballs in the corner, catches his hands.
Yep. I mean, I could tell he's just intense, right? He's all business, right? That's why he carries the name deepfocus. It's all about that focus. And you got DJILK. If you guys are wondering what that ILK stand for, I believe it stands for I Love Korea. So, my man right there, winning that fireball, and this is very close match. They're just warming up, I can tell.
We got John Choi in the chat.
Oh yeah, I mean those guys are no joke. I'm a big fan of like all those Fightcade players like John Choi, Eggs and Bacon, Chun-li fan only, Rizwan. I've seen all the videos. Those guys are amazing player. You know, hats off and all. I always respect the gameplay and try to learn from them.
And DJ picks up the first round again, but he's down 1-0 or 0-1.
Yep.
Be right back in a second.
And that pressure that he's putting on him, for the people that are tuning in, that's not a fun pressure, especially dealing with Gal, who's constantly pushing you back. It's a very unique playing style, but that's some high level stuff right there. Ooh, nice tiger knee right there. It was a little gamble, but it paid off.
One round apiece again.
Yep. And just watching them play, I would not want to go against any of them. Cause that's all about that pressure. I'm looking at Gal. I've never seen Gal like that. I don't want a piece of that, you know? I'm all about hyping up the fights and everything, Dustin. But, you know, I'm careful who I'm going to play or not play with. Well, there you go. He's coming. He's playing aggressive. Jesus. One miss, they're going for that combo. Look at that pushback, man. You play a lot of Gal before. You play Gal yourself, right? I mean, what do you think about that style compared to what you're accustomed to?
Ooh, he got him. Yeah, no, it's what you said. Most Guiles are always charging their flash kick. Deepfocus is constantly moving forward and gaining real estate, pushing you back into the corner, and using a lot of normals. See, he's like constantly walking forward. You usually don't see out doing that because they want to charge the flash kick.
Exactly.
But he's just pushing forward, using his normals to zone and play footsies. And yeah, really good job.
And if you notice one thing, that when he throws a sonic boom and then Saget throws a tiger fireball, right? I mean, he does the knee bump, right? Not just that's an effective move as far as like bringing energy down, it also gets closer one step to Saget, right? So it's a double whammy right there, but it's used very strategically for the folks that are just kind of like not familiar with the game. But I think today all the crowds are pretty familiar with it.
Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, he got him with the bazooka knee. But that's my favorite way to use it is against Saget specifically. After he throws a fireball, his hands are so far out there you can just bazooka knee. If he does the low one, if he does the high one, then you can just do your back fist.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he uses it. It's so aggressive. He's always moving
Exactly.
forward.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Man, I can tell you, I cannot play this guy. This guy gonna give me like heartburn. I mean, the amount of pressure he's putting on Saget. I need some Tums, I can tell you. You know, not a way to play Street Fighter. But then also on the other side of it is dealing with a skillful Saget like DJILK ain't easy, because he doesn't just throw fireball. He's pretty like, you know, unique way he hits you and what he does in there.
He's really good at zoning, but he's also good at putting on pressure. But
Yeah,
deep focus has him playing pretty conservative. You know,
yeah.
DJ's playing me. He's way more aggressive. So it seems like he's being cautious here.
Jesus. All right, 2-1, 2-1.
Be close, but this is champion, right? So DJ definitely wants to win this set.
Exactly. I mean, I think Champion Edition, I know a lot of people kind of, you know, complain that sometimes a little bit too slow or like they're fighting underwater. There's a little pureness to it I want to be respectful about, right? Because whenever they jump, you can kind of see the moves happening, so you can, you know, make a judgment call in what moves to use to counter and everything. Versus Hyper Edition, it's definitely the most purest Street Fighter fighting game, but definitely it has its moment of sometimes just can be a little fast and quick. So both of them, you know, again, want to be respectful with different crowds, but I think they have their own uniqueness, and I love both of them, to be honest.
Yeah, I think they fixed Champion Bison. I don't like Bill very much.
Yeah, I think that's the reason why a lot of you don't want to play Championship, because of the Dictator. There's definitely that flaws in the game where there's no way you can beat a good Bison, you know. I bet you the crowd is disagreeing with me. They say, put that Bison in front of me, I'll definitely knock it down, I promise you. Oh, look at that. Oof. Damn. And his patience amazing. Like his patience and pressure is just quite something over there.
He's getting him with that grab after he does the Tiger knee. I don't know if he's trying to do the Lobo throw and do the Tiger knee then the throw, or if he's trying to do a DP afterwards.
Well, that's the thing, right? I mean, these high-level players, I think they've seen every type of like strategy or cheesy move you want to pull on them and everything like that. And essentially, like, you know, it's just like they're gambling on a different level. You know, I think like a lot of normal people will fall for it, but man, they're playing like high-level chess. That's what I like to call it. It's that forward kick, man. That forward kick is so tricky, I swear. That forward kick. Oh my god. Oh my god, no way! It's crazy.
Oh wow.
Oh my god.
I thought Guy was just gonna run away and he'd be safe, but he jumped in and he got kicked.
Talk about how close, you know, not just that. Now we're talking about 2-2, right? So, this is very evenly matched up. You know? Exactly, just putting that pressure. By the way, for the folks that are tuning in, this is a nice exhibition fight between Big Blue player DJILK versus Deep Focus from Fightcade. Even though DJILK plays under Fightcade, he represents like Big Blue, and we have some pretty talented players like tuning in as well with us. I'm sure you guys are all seen like some videos of Troy Boy, X the Bacon, chun-li fan only, Turbo Annihilator. The list goes on and on. These guys are like top players out there. Like men to mess with. I've seen the video that DJILK.
Yeah, I haven't really seen videos. I go on Fightcade sometimes. Those guys kick my ass.
Right. Yeah, I'm a big fan. I ask them questions. I try to learn from them, but definitely, like top Street Fighter players.
Ooh.
Nice. Man, this is a close fight.
I think have all of the matches gone 1 round apiece?
Exactly. That's what's crazy about it. Man, that was a beautiful move. So Chef, just so you know, initially, like this was supposed to be just like First to Fight on Hyper Fighting. But I know, DJ is definitely used to Championship a little more. So then instead of going like just Hyper Fighting, we decided to make it a little fair, where they'll play First to 5 on Hyper, First to 5 on Champion, right? So that's how. So they're going for First to 10. Oh my God.
Wow.
3-2.
So, what if it's a 5? What if it's 5-4 on one and 5-4 on the other?
Then it's a tie, But we've agreed to go First to 5 on both of them. That's what the contract has been signed. And you can't contract, If they're fighting a catchweight, they're fighting a catchweight with Reyes gloves. That's what's about today. Look at that pressure he's putting. Oof.
Oh,
damn, and he just.
He missed the back fist too. Oh, I love that standing first right there.
It's funny that I'm just watching this fight, and I know there's a lot of talented Sagat players, a lot of talented God players. But man, a few days ago, man, I saw chun-li only fan played by Eggs and Bacon. Man, he took chun-li to a different level. I'm not gonna lie, I've never seen chun-li play like that. So I love watching sometimes players playing like new characters and just being extremely prolific about it, But hopefully we get to see more of these matches and some unique matchups and stuff, and bring the community closer and all, and that's what it's about.
Yeah, I heard Obliviate might get Fightcade next, so maybe set up a match with him next.
Oh yeah. For people that don't know Obliviate, he's the number 3 rank in our Big Blue community. Amazing player, plays Ryu, Gao. But most his Ryu is really good, so I'm looking for him to get ramped up, and he's definitely a force to be reckoned with. I know he idolized Caution. Oof. Jesus, how close is this fight? We're talking about 3-3 right here. This is crazy.
Right up again. Think he's gonna switch or stay with Sagat the whole time?
Round 1, fight!
That's interesting. I say DJ is gonna stay with Sagat. I think that's one of his favorite characters, fighting when he needs that spacing and everything. So, man, look at that. Jesus. For the folks that don't know, what he just did right there, it looks like just a simple throw, right? Sagat does Tiger Knee, throws it, but you have to understand that you have to time that really well. Because when Sagat does that Tiger Knee, your character automatically goes into like a block mode. It freezes up, right? So most of the folks would just stand there like a deer in a headlight. But what he's able to do is pull back and throw it. So amazing. That guy's, that's why his name is Deepfocus. And he's focused like that, I guess, I don't know much about him, but I know he's a badass Street Fighter player.
He's got him with that throw like 12 times this
Damn. That fireball is so quick. Let me ask you this, Shab. Like, how they're playing right now, what do you think is going through the head right now? The extreme, intense chess match going on. I'm just curious. As a player, like, what do you think is going on there?
Like right now, they're worried about the time limit. No, I mean, I think it's just pride on the line when you're playing on stream like this, you know?
Yeah.
Gotta represent.
Exactly. And then especially, you know, I posted this on a Big Blue Facebook. We have 407 members, right? I'm sure a lot of them are tuned in from the Fightcade community. And this video is definitely going to be streamed a little more. So, absolutely. Yeah, the pride and everything's on the line. But I think it's all about love. It's all about respect and everything. You know, we're all grown folks here. Jesus. I say one more Jesus, I might have to go to church this Sunday, I'm gonna tell you this. I haven't been to church for a long time, but Street Fighter might make me change my mind. See that spacing? That spacing is stressful. Ooh, you're kidding me. Full tree. It's funny that in the chat room, Boy made a comment that what if it's 5 for you know, DJ and 5 for deepfocus on hyper, then it's like ring, what would happen? I was like, then it's a tie, you know? Unless they want to go to sudden death and extend it to an additional 5 rounds. I'm gonna let the crowd decide, you know, we'll see. Defocus like, I ain't trying to go to you know, lose this match. I'm bringing it, you know. But DJILK said not so fast. This is my turf, championship. That's my realm you're walking into. This is some high level stuff. This is nothing to play with. You look at that move. I've never seen anybody jumping with fierce jab and stop that. Like, as much as I'm commenting, I'm also learning a lot right here because this is like really next level stuff. Jesus. Look at that. Oh my god.
Double KO?
That's a double KO. Yeah. And that's one of the disadvantages of the Sagat's uppercut, because it can still be touched, right? Versus like Ken and Ryu, it's almost it's pretty much invincible. If they can get the DP out, they're taking it away. There's always pros and cons with all these characters.
I think it's fair though. Sagat has, you know, he's a heavyweight. I think he has more health.
Yeah.
Does a little more damage.
Yeah. Oh, I missed that kick. It's that vertical jump that's really frustrating, you know, because when you vertical jump, you and the fireball passes you, it's almost like you're just waiting.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. That's extremely close.
That DP, so much damage.
Round 1, fight!
I think it's pretty stressful, like playing Val with Sagat, because it's like, number one, you have to like get by all the fireballs and everything, you know. But when you get close enough, it's a different story. But just getting past is like pretty exhausting. It's kind of like Zangief against Sega. Like one knockdown, you have to like kind of climb that mountain back up again.
Yeah, that's a
Wow,
good
this
analogy.
is coming out the wire. This is 4-4, huh? Jesus. Both of them are doing really good. Both of them are just like super precise and also conservative. I mean, look at that step back forward kick right there. Right? That kick is just. Ugh.
Oh my god.
Every one of them is coming down the wire. It's insane.
Round 2. Fight. Tiger. Sonic boom. Tiger uppercut.
Jeez.
Tiger. Tiger. Sonic tiger. 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 Sonic boom. Tiger. Tiger.
How do you dodge those fireball like that?
Yeah, my neutral jump game is not on point. I can't jump over fireballs like that for shit.
But people are just watching. You have to understand like how hard that move is, right? Like you're jumping like vertically up, and Gal's not a like a tall jumper, right? So when he jumps up, it's almost like just right enough clearance for him to miss the fireball. So it's a pretty dangerous move right there, you know. But Deep is like looks like he got that move down, you know. So there you go, more pressure. Oh my god! Oh my, you kidding me? Oh my god!
Down to the last round.
This came down to 4 game apiece, right? And this is the last round. The person that wins this match is the one that wins the set. So let's see. I mean, this is gonna be fire. Gonna be fire.
If I'm DJ, I'm kind of tilted this round because he almost had the last round. He didn't play it, you know?
Yeah.
That was
But then again, you know, anything that can happen. Anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, look at that. Oh damn, God.
healthy.
Oh my God! Get the fuck out! Oh! Wow! What
Oh
a game!
man. That was down to the last hit.
Hey, man, respect the two players, man. I mean, they never played each other before. To go down to 4 game apiece, 1 game each, and Jesus, great job. I mean, like, just skill and playing, you know, on a different level. That's all I can say. Um,
That was an awesome set.
Now, what they're gonna do is they're gonna move over to the hyper fighting platform. So I guess one of you guys need to you know, go into a room and I guess accept the other person, and we're gonna be doing first to 5 on hyper fighting, right? So you know, hyper fighting. I think, you know, to be quite frank, I think this is where focus is really going to shine. That's his bread and butter. I think most of the videos I've observed him play is on hyper fighting, but he was gentleman enough today to say, "Hey, I'll take on championship just to be fair to DJILK right here." So this will be a pretty interesting match, but nothing but love and respect to both the talented players. Like, just amazing, so close that game, man.
Yeah, that was a crazy close set. I mean, these guys are both. If they stick with Guile and Sagat, though, these are 2 of the least changed characters from CE to Hyper. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't have a ton of new stuff. They both play very similarly. So I'm wondering if the fights are gonna go very similarly. You know?
Yeah.
Maybe a piss break.
Oh, DJILK made a comment saying, I want to be first player this time. Switch. How does that work? Does that mean that DFocus need to start a room and DJILK needs to enter the room, Chef? I'm not too familiar with it.
Yeah, I think that means that. So last time Deep Focus challenged DJ. So this time DJ needs to challenge Deep Focus.
Okay, I'm texting Deep Focus right now to. He said he's not playing hyper fighting that lag.
What?
So I'm getting special requests. Okay, so he said he can't play hyper fighting under that lag. Okay, so wow, this little snafu. It's okay, team. Let's see if uh okay. Okay, he's doing it. So sorry. So there was a little special request, but I think we worked it out. So sorry for a technical glitch, but Deep Focus is going to start a room, and DJILK is going to challenge him again. This is live stream. We have everybody tuning in, folks. Thanks for tuning in. I know it's Monday night. Y'all are busy. Got kids. Got to play your game, do your homework, and everything like that. But you know this is going on. So looks like Deep Focus says they were chatting a little bit, but they should be able to get in.
Was he saying something about lag issues?
Yeah, he had a little concern about being a little bit too laggy because you know again for the folks like just so y'all understand like he's playing out in UK, right? So maybe the distance I guess like might be laggy. I don't know, but that was a little concern, you know. But hopefully we can get this match going.
Round one, fight! Hadouken!
That looks pretty laggy. We switched it up to Blanca.
Oh wow.
DJ's been getting a lot of practice on this match lately.
Perfect timing, right? Everything happens for a real reason.
Round two, fight!
I've already noticed that one thing, the Fightcade speed is definitely a lot quicker. I'm just watching it and compared to Big Blue. So if that's the case, I feel like it should be an advantage for Blanca because of the speed wise, you know. And he's putting that pressure in. Whoa, did you see how fast Blanca went over? Like flashing.
You win! Round three, fight!
Yeah, it is a bit faster, but DJ's not missing his inputs, it should be okay.
Yeah. And look at that strong punch. I mean, that punch like does a great job stopping the beast. You know? Whoa.
You win!
I was actually expecting a Gal and Sagat matchup, but looks like they went with the Beast versus Ken Master right here.
Yeah, I think if Deep Focus would have been Dial again, then DJ probably would have won. Got that.
This hyperspeed is fast. I'm just watching it right now, like, Jesus.
Did the double ball there, but the ball went the wrong direction.
I know, it's so fast, it's going in every different direction. Jesus.
Yeah, nice up balls.
Man, look at Blanca. Speaking of Blanca, I need to do a little bit more up balls. You know, I think like that's some move that a lot of people don't utilize enough.
Yeah, I use it too much, but yeah, you play Blanca like champion edition. You need to use that more.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. See, that's all it's about. Like, it's all about learning, picking up moves, and then. See the cross up? Like every time Ken pulls that, it's like I think Blanca's got such a wide shoulder or something that the cross up tends to connect each time. You know.
I mean, Blanca's a wide. Look at him, you know.
Yeah. That cross up, I hate that cross up.
Oh, I dropped the combo.
And that's usually not DJ, you know. And he's hunting that beast. Man,
Wow.
what's the score right there? I can't even see it.
2-0.
Round one.
Yeah, it's a little blurry for me too. It looks like 2-0.
Is that right? Shab, what would you do against a defensive Ken if you were the Blanca and you're playing an extremely defensive Ken, right? What would be some of your tactics to be successful?
Well, I mean, it's if Blanca is at a health disadvantage and the impetus is on him to get in, you know, then it can be tough because then you can just fireballs and uppercuts, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think you just be patient and bait them out. A lot of Kens, especially in the corner right there, they'll panic and they'll eventually throw a DP or a fireball that you can jump over and punish, you know?
Yeah.
So I think patience.
Yeah, and that is something that is a skill as a matter of fact, you know? Because a lot of people, when they start losing that patience and they start getting reckless. So this is where I can clearly see and patience that these both gentlemen have. Look at that.
Oh, that's your
This is
signature.
exactly what I'm talking about, you know?
Yeah, that's your signature.
That beast is coming right there. Oh, man.
Good combo.
Jesus.
Oh,
man. Wow. That's why I hate Ken. Extremely agile, can be reckless, but when he catches you, you're dizzy. Jeez. No, the game speed is extremely fast.
That's how it's supposed to be, man.
That's the real game speed, right? That's the arcade game speed we're talking about.
I don't know about arcade, but this is how fast it was
Okay.
on console.
So will we have like 2-1 right now?
Yeah, 2-1.
Nice.
Round one. Fight.
And that's what the great players do, right? When they lose, they don't panic. I think they do a great job adjusting, right? They learn from their mistakes and everything like that. And that's what you see. Like, I definitely see some adjustment already happening. Oof. It's that bite, man.
Every time I roll forward to try and bite like that, like he was throwing out his medium crouching punch right there. That always hits me.
You win. Round two. Fight.
That was
the wrong way there because of the ambiguous cross.
I think Blanca is such a tricky character because he has an amazing reach. He's fast, and a lot of people that he's definitely a top tier character, right?
Yeah, so he's, I mean, there's a huge. Oh my god.
Jesus.
Oh. I was gonna say there's a huge difference between just like a regular Blanca and a high level Blanca. You know?
Yeah.
It's totally different. High level Blanca.
3-1. Keep in
Really?
mind, this is first to 5. The person that wins the first 5 games wins a set, right? They initially already played Champion Edition. It was a very close match, 5-4 with DJILK winning that set. And this is the second set that they're playing. So we'll be interested. So now it's 3-1. It ain't over yet. Because it's all about making adjustment, and that's what top players do. They never give up.
But yeah, I mean, you don't get to be a good player without losing a lot.
Exactly. You know, and I'm not talking about cherry picking, right? I think these players, they play the top players all the time. Oh, wow.
Round 2, fight!
Ooh.
Jesus. I see Chan do a lot of that, you know? That weak, like, sort of tap kick, it's man. It's hard to do.
Standing weak kick.
Alright, 3-2. Change the tide a little bit. I have a feeling that DJILK is going to stay with Ken throughout the whole match.
Yeah.
That was greatly timed.
Probably trying to
Yeah.
maybe punch under that, but he didn't have enough health.
Like, I think that's you know, that's kind of like the right play to fight the Blanca. Sometimes you almost have to be extremely radical and random because that's how Blanca fights, you know, and you almost have to throw the other character off. Obviously done in a skillful way, right? And I think that's what DJILK is doing right here, executing it. So it looks like it's 4-2. He just got to win one more to take the set. It'll be interesting to see how it unfolds.
Oh, big combo.
Mean.
2 in a row.
If you notice one thing, Chad, like these high-level players, whenever something works, right, they don't repeat that same move again. They constantly switch it up because I think like normal players are so used to like something works, they're gonna fall in love with it. But with this, they constantly try something new or something creative, and that's what makes it very tricky with these opponents.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's still good staples, but then there has to be some variations too, right? Like Blanca's still gonna do his roll forward right next to you to get next to you, but then there's a bunch of different things you can do once he gets up there. All right, looks like
I mean, look at this patience.
he's gonna take.
I mean, he's just trying to punch through that firewall right there, right? Which is super worth it because at the end of the day, it's all about you just gotta touch him once, right? I mean, he got patience of a high school teacher, I swear, right now. He's playing time right now, so now it's gonna force Ken to come forward, and he's actually gonna do that time. And I've never seen patience like that. Like Jesus, this is just like understanding the game and knowing what to leverage, which is time. Something that we don't a lot of people just don't have.
Round one, fight.
All right,
So it's 4-3. 4-3. Can he climb that mountain? Can he climb that mountain, or is it gonna be DJILK taking a set? How you doing, bro? You see that punch shot? That's such a risky punch. Because sometimes, like, somehow Ken's fears can overtrump that and then go into a combo, you know? So, oof. He's gonna probably try punching a foul right now.
Yeah, I'm not good at using Blanca's crouching fierce punch as an anti-air. So I don't use it very much because I always miss it.
Oof. I mean, look at that fade that DJ's just. All right, let's see if he can close the show. You just need one more win, and it's a wrap. It ain't gonna be easy. We all know when it comes to Street Fighter, closing is the hardest part. You know, you gotta be able to close the show. Jeez, that combo would have dazed him. How did he time that? That was beautiful. Jesus.
All right, 4-4. Last
And
set.
these two are going to wire again, 4-4. The folks tuning in, DJILK had the lead. It was like 3-1, and then deepfocus crawled his way back. So, yeah, we all know when it comes down to final round, anybody can take it, right? So, 4-4. Jesus. Ooh.
Got a hell of a lead.
Jesus. I mean, that beast is. Alright.
Yeah, it's scary.
Round two, fight.
Oh my god. That would have dazed him. Jesus, that reach is just amazing. Oh my god. Yo, the first championship set, they're down to 4-4, one game apiece. And this is down to the wire, so this is pretty. This is as good as it gets. I mean, this is like, you know, pay-per-view tempo we're talking about. You know, this is the main event fight.
Yeah, championship round.
I mean, that's all it's about. That's all it's about. That's all it's about. Oh my. I can only imagine what's going through your mind, you know? I'm so glad I'm not playing today. I'm all about that commentating here because I feel a lot safer in my chair than to, you know, deal with a bump like, oh my god, you're kidding me. Jesus.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! Oh my god, wow.
So they each won.
Yeah. Man, shout outs to both you prolific players out there. I mean, You know, the first set of Champion Edition, essentially you're talking about, down to one game apiece, right? Goes to DJILK, and then Hyper Edition had even more drama. You're talking about, DJ leading 3-1, and Defocus came back and took the set. I mean, this is as good as it gets. Uh, just amazing job, both of you guys, and man, I can't even catch my breath. I mean, that was like just at the highest level you can compete in the game of Street Fighter, if you're asking me. You know, any final thoughts on your side, Shaft?
Oh, that was a crazy set, man. I can't believe it. That was down to the wire. They had barely any health left. Like there was two times where Deep Focus jumped in, and I could see DJ was like buffering his Dragon Punch, but then he just opted to block to be safe instead because he would have died if he missed the block.
Yeah.
Like two DPs where he could have ended the game, and so I thought he was going to inch him out, but and the Blanc
Yeah.
and Deep Focus took it.
Absolutely. I mean, so much was happening I couldn't even comprehend, right? I mean, I could see like kudos to Deep, right? I mean, his patience was just amazing. I mean, he was like didn't have a lot of help. Most people would start to rush. Like I know myself, I'd do something stupid like a front roll trying to bite. He was just so patient, and at the end of it, it was a sweep that took out DJ Ilk, right? And I think
a roll forward sweep. Roll forward
roll
sweep.
forward sweep. There you go. And then DJL, even though he was leading, he didn't play reckless. He didn't get carried away. He was patient. He was poised. He was looking for those opportunities to capitalize. So this is what you're talking about at a very high level chess match in a game of Street Fighter. So I want to give like none but shout outs and respect to both the top players out there. And thank you guys for coming together and putting a great show on a Monday night.
Yeah, good stuff. Awesome fights.
Yeah. But other than that, I think that's pretty much it. I think both fellas are super exhausted. Thank you again, Deep Focus. I know you're out in London. I mean UK. Sorry. Tuning in to make this fight happen. It was supposed to be like a casual, just a first to five, but you gave us a great show. Thank you, DJ Ill, for your amazing skill and gameplay, and then being able to stream this so other fellas can enjoy, learn from it. And thank you, Shaf, for also jumping on last minute, doing your great commentary. And it's myself, Natsu Kao. I want to say, thank you all for tuning in and have a good night. And that's pretty much a wrap.
See ya.
Sounds good. You killed the stream.